Welcome to the second part of the poem Oft in the Stilly Night, which was written by Thomas Moore, an Irish poet. In the first part, as we have seen, the narrator recalls his childhood days just before falling fast asleep. His childhood is a mixture of both happiness and sorrowfulness. First of all, the fond memories, the joyful memories come to his mind, followed by the sorrowful ones. He remembers when he became very happy, when he smiled, followed by the time when he was punished, he was scolded, he started crying, shedding tears. He also remembers the people who loved him, who spoke loving words, words of affection to him, those who became happy at seeing him. But unfortunately, those happy, hearty, loving people are now no more. They have their eyes now dimmed and gone. From happiness, the poem advances towards sorrowfulness. कवितार प्रथम भाग रे प्रवक्ता तांकर से बाल्य दिन को रोमंथन करुछंती, जो समयटा तांक पे उभय आनंद एवं विषादयुक्त थिला। आनंद समय परे परे से विषाद समय को, से दुख समय को से मन पकाउछंती, जो समय से लुह गड़ाई थिले आउ जो लोक माने तांको अतीतर बहुत भल पाउथिले, श्रद्धा स्नेह करुथिले, मधुर कथा कहूथिले, वर्तमान से लोक माने आइदर से माने दुखग्रस्त किबा से माने आउ ये दुनिया रे नाहंती। नाउ विथ दिस ends the first part, come to the second part. Now let me read from line 12. Thus in the stilly night, a slumber's chain hath bound me, sad memory brings the light of other days around me. Just before sound sleep, deep sleep, not only fond memories disturb his sleep, come to his mind, but also pathetic memory, sad memories also come to his mind. Now here you can find the use of archaic word, old English word, that is hath. Hath means has. Just before he falls fast asleep, just before slumber's chain has bound him, benumbed him, made him unconscious, sad memories come to his mind. When our mind is busy, when our mind is full of thoughts, whether good or bad, we cannot enjoy sound sleep. Now, what were the sad memories, sorrowful memories that came to his mind? When I remember all the friends so linked together, I have seen around me fall like leaves in wintry weather. I feel like one who treads alone some banquet hall deserted. In the first stanza, first part, we have the example of personification. Slumber scene personified. And here let us see what more poetic devices the poet uses. आमे जो सेकेंड पार्ट रे देखिबा कवि आउ सब को प्रकार सब अलंकार व्यवहार करूछंती. When I remember all the friends so linked together, I have seen around me fall. The poet's unhappiness, his patho knows no bound. तांकर दुखर सीमा नाही. काहेकि now when the poet finds all his bosom friends, close friends, with whom he was thoroughly connected, deeply attached, they fall. They fall means they pass away. How? They fall like leaves in wintry weather. Here we have another poetic device, a figure of speech, that is simile. When one thing is indirectly compared with another thing using like and as, that becomes a simile. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଦୁଇଟି ଭିନ୍ନ ଭିନ୍ନ ବସ୍ତୁ ଭିତରେ ସାମଞ୍ଜସ୍ୟ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ତାକୁ ତୁଳନା କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରନ୍ତି ଲାଇକ୍ ଆଉ ଆଜ୍ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିକି, ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଏ ଉପମା ଅଳଙ୍କାର. Here the death of his friends is compared with the falling of leaves in wintry weather. In Indian context, the season of fall is autumn for us. आम एठी हेमंत ऋतु रे पत्र झड़ा दिए, किंतु जो कोल्ड कंट्री इन विंटर सीजन दे हैव द फॉलिंग ऑफ ड्राइड एंड राइप लीव्स. तेणु जस्ट लाइक फॉलिंग ऑफ ड्राइड लीव्स, ripened leaves, yellow leaves in winter season, so also all his old friends, his best friends have passed away one after another, just like the leaves of a tree. शीत दिने जमिति गछरु पत्र झाड़ दिए, सेमिति न्यारेटरंकर प्रवक्तांकर अति घनिष्ठ निबिड़ बंधु माने जनक पर जणे तांको छाड़ी चली जाउछन्ति. And when his friends are no more, when the people who loved him they are no more, what type of feeling comes to the narrator's mind? जेते कवि की भल पाउथबा लोक माने आउ नाहंती, जेते कविंकर अति प्रिय सांग माने आउ नाहंती, से समय कवि की प्रकार भावना आसुची, से निजो केमिति अनुभव करूछन्ती. I feel like one who treads alone some banquet hall deserted. Another simile. Here the poet is comparing himself, the narrator is comparing himself with a person who is walking alone, treading alone in some banquet hall where there is a reception, where there is a arrangement of a feast, banquet hall deserted. एठी नरेटर निजको तुलना करुछन्ती का सहित गोटे हॉल जोठी कि आमे गोटे कोनोसी गोटे पार्टी रो आयोजन करिथिबा, भोजी भात आयोजन करिथिबा, all the guests have left, everyone has gone away excepting the person who has arranged it. Here the poet feels as if every near and dear one, everyone known to him is gone, and in this vast world, banquet hall compared to vast world, an example of metaphor, direct comparison. Now the poet feels as if in this vast world only he is surviving, he is living, whereas everyone known to him has gone. तांको लागुची सारा विश्व ए विशाल विश्व रे तांको व्यतीत आउ केही नाहंती, सब चली जाइछन्ती. जेपरिकी भोजी भात खाइकी समस्ते चली जाइथांती, आउ जे भोजीर आयोजन करथांती सेही बैंक्वेट हॉल एकाकी विचरण करुथांती, एकाठी बुलुथांती. Some banquet hall deserted, whose lights are fled, whose garlands dead, and all but he departed. All but he departed. All but he, that means everyone, every guest has departed, vacated the place, excepting the organizer. Similarly, the narrator feels as if everyone in this world has departed, has breathed his last, excepting himself. And in the absence of friends, absence of kith and kin, absence of near and dear ones, how does he feel? He feels quite lonely, quite solitary, and whose lights are fled. The banquet hall, which was full of light, different color lights, shining and glittering lights were arranged. The lights are gone and the flowers, the garlands dead. Here, this light and flower, they imply something different. Light stands for knowledge, light stands for hope, and garland made of flowers may stand for some joy, some happiness. Without friends, without near and dear ones, the poet can never enjoy himself. He has no hope of any happiness. With them has everything gone. With the departure of his friends, the narrator feels as if he will not be able to enjoy happiness, and the expectation of happiness is no more there because lights gone and flowers are trodden black. सत जमी से जो डाइनिंग हॉल को से बैंक्वेट हॉल को सजाई जो आलोक एवं फूल से आलोक चली जाइए चारिआड अंधकार आउ फूल गुड़िक दलाचकटा हो लोक मैंने फूल उपरे माने पाद पकई देइछन्ती आउ फूलर बास्ना नहीं ता माने ही फील्स एज इफ द वर्ल्ड इज quite void, quite blank, quite dark for him, and he has no scope of further enjoyment, further happiness. Thus, in the stilly night, a slumber chain has bound me. Sad memory brings the light of other days around me. In this way, in different occasions, in different nights, most frequently, fond memories are trailed by sad memories, and when there is a long chain of good and bad memories, happy and sorrowful memories, they do not allow this aged narrator to enjoy a blissful sleep. तेणु प्राय समय से प्रवक्ता जीवन में जीवन सायं समय तांकर अंतिम समय ये सुख आ दुख भरा जो सब स्मृति रही मन भितर माने आसी जाए आ जहाँद्वारा कि से सहजे शोई पारती नहीं. नाउ दिस इज द केस ऑफ ऑल द ओल्ड पीपल, एंड हियर द मेसेज इज वी शुड नॉट इग्नोर, वी शुड नॉट नेग्लेक्ट our old people, our old parents, grandparents. Rather we should give more time, spend more time, qualitative time with them, so that they won't feel just like deserted people, lonely people, solitary people. Rather they would enjoy the rest part of their life happily with us. Thank you all. Bye.